Are there questions that you have for God that you would like to ask God? Hi, I'm Doug Snyder, Intimacy with God Ministries, and this is Sunday's Thought Conditioner. The word tonight is question or questions. As I thought about what to share, I asked God, what would you like to share? What's on your heart, Father? And he said, or he impressed on my mind to go to Luke 1:34. Now that's where Gabriel is talking with Mary, and he has told her that she's going to carry a child. And Mary says, okay, how's this going to happen because I'm a virgin? And I thought that was kind of a funny verse that the Lord led me to. And I just asked him, I said, Lord, why did you lead me to this verse? And he said, because people have questions. And I want them to ask me their questions. You see, God loves to dialogue with you. And in the context of where he led me, what I understand is that Mary was receiving her calling, and she had questions about the calling because it's kind of like out of the norm. An immaculate conception is out of the norm. An encounter with an angel is not normal. Maybe it should be, but it was not normal. And so she had questions. And I think what I understand is that the Lord is saying is that he's been calling people into their destiny or giving them their calling, the reason why he made them. And as he impresses that on your heart or in your mind, you probably have questions because he's not going to call you to something that's really simple, like, hey, would you go bring the trash out? Or, hey, go out to the mailbox and get the mail for me. No, he's going to give you a calling and a purpose that has eternal significance. And it's going to require divine assistance. And those questions that come to your mind when you get the impressions in your heart are there so that you ask God, that you engage him and build that relationship with God that will enable you to carry out your purpose, because it's only possible as we go with him, as we lean and trust in him. And it's not probably going to be something that's super common of earthly or carnal nature. It won't be, because he's divine. And he says, my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. My ways are higher than your ways. And he's called us into those ways, which is going to require us to walk with him. So ask away, ask your questions. And then be patient as he answers. Sometimes it's quick. Sometimes it's right away. Immediately, you get a verse, or you get an image, or a person's face comes to mind, or some kind of story unfolds in your mind instantaneously, in your mind's eye, and you know what you're to do. And other times it's more of a revelation over time, kind of like, the wall I showed many weeks ago, where the kids have grown, and we've just put pencil marks as they've grown. And the way God will answer will be little bit by little bit, and it'll be like those pencil marks. So you'll get a little bit more and a little bit more revelation. And that's, of course, because he wants to give you bit by bit as you're ready. He doesn't want you to have too much revelation before your time, so to speak. But in due time, he will raise you up and help you accomplish what you're called to do. So ask those questions. Now, you may, like Mary, say, how's this going to happen? Because, your question to him may be, I'm like just a guy in north central Iowa, a small town. Or you may be in a big city and say, God, how can I make an impact when I'm one of millions and millions of people in this town? Or you may say, Lord, where are the resources going to come from? Or I don't know what your questions are, but I just encourage you to ask. And then take the answers in faith. And just take a step, one step. And then the next day, take one more step. I'm Doug Snyder. This is Intimacy with God Ministries, Sunday's Thought Conditioner. If you like these, I encourage you to post a comment at the bottom. Please share them with others. Share them on your Facebook, and spread the word. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next Sunday.